Hey guys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean and we are in the 7th and final day of the 7 days of content, and that's probably why most of you all are here. So I've kept it quite quiet as to what the 7th day is, and it's full of a lot of surprises. But before we get to the 7th day, let's just take a little look back for those of you who don't know what the 7 days of content was. So basically, 1 week ago today, 7 days ago, I started the 7 days of content on Sean Glynn Media. And basically in the 7 days of content, each day I uploaded something new onto Sean Glynn Media on Instagram, and also it kind of went hand in hand with my YouTube channel, which isn't called Sean Glynn Media, but I still consider it as part of the brand. So on the first day, on day one, I dropped a brand new podcast episode with Mark and also a brand new podcast logo. You can find that over on Spotify at Rants and Rambles with Sean Glynn. So head on over there and check that out. That was the day one content drop. On the second day then, I released 20 brand new photos, and these are photos that maybe got lost some time ago or just never made it, or ones that I wasn't really too confident about, and then when I went back and looked at them and re-edited them, I said, you know what, they're now good enough and I'm good enough now to put them out. So we put out, it's just me, put out 10 photos in the morning and 10 photos in the afternoon. And it was a mix of landscapes and portraits and pictures of my friends, pictures of nature, everything. There was a little bit of everything in there, everything of what I do. And that was day two. On the third day, which was the Wednesday, I then released the first of a couple of YouTube vlogs, and this one was the Starbucks vlog. I made a little photo manipulation for Instagram to let people kind of know that it was about that. It was a little play on words with Starbucks. It was a satellite in space with the Starbucks logo and a floating frappuccino out in space hovering above the atmosphere. That was pretty cool to make. And then obviously released the vlog with Sinead and Kira in it, and then Mark joined us later that day. That was a pretty cool vlog to release. I liked it. I liked editing it. I liked shooting it. We went to the drive-thru in Liffey Valley, the first drive-thru Starbucks in Dublin, so that was pretty cool. On the fourth day then, I released the first of my brand new graphic art. I learned this on Photoshop, and that's something that I haven't actually said, believe it or not. Like a lot of the things, I was going to say all of, and then I was going to say a lot of, just mixed it all together and made a lot of. A lot of the stuff that I have done so far, like my illustrations and stuff, they've all been on Illustrator, which, if you know anything about graphic design, it's quite different to Photoshop. They go hand in hand, but it's still different. And I did them on Photoshop, and they're monochromatic, which means that each of the colors that you see in the art is all from the same like color family, color scheme. So the first one I released was of two hikers. I really liked that one because I watched Everest with my mom like 2 weeks ago or whatever, and then I made the piece after watching that. And obviously I looked up some tutorials and stuff because it was my first time doing it, but I really like how it turned out. It's a beautiful like rocky mountain sort of like nature, I don't know what you call it, it's just nice. I like it, okay? Then on day 5, I released another vlog, and now this one was the airport vlog. Again, I did a little photo manipulation. I did a plane that was landing on a runway, put some fog at the foreground, and I put myself in it with my hands up like this. And it was kind of like, don't land here or whatever. It was just a little photo manipulation, just saying new vlog out now. That was just my Instagram so that people could know, because obviously everything that I'm doing is going through my Instagram and Facebook. So when a new vlog goes up, I kind of have to promote it on there as well so that people can see it, rather than the photos that would just go up on Instagram and Facebook anyway. So yeah, that one went up, and that was with Sinead, Mark and Kira again, and that was really funny to do. I was in the back of the car for the first time during like a car therapy or car episode that has been on my channel 3 times now, and that was pretty funny because I kind of felt like I was a supporting character rather than like the main guy in the front. So I was kind of able to kind of chill in the back a little bit and be a little bit more of myself, which was pretty fun to do as well. And then on day 6, I released the second bit of graphic art, and this was a lighthouse, and this was really fun to do. A little boat in the water, and then obviously getting the reflections of the water and stuff. I had to look up a tutorial. I can't speak. What the hell? A tutorial on how to do this one, but it was really fun to do, and I just changed a little bit from the tutorial and stuff and made it more of my own, and that was really fun to do, and I'm really proud of that one. And that leaves us now on day 7. So what the hell is day 7? Like, day 7 is the biggest of all of the days, and I would like to think that for the most part I've kept it very, very secret as to what day 7 is. And again, it's the next step in Sean Glynn Media, and it's, I always say, the next evolution. That's what I like to say. Don't know why I put so much emphasis on the lution there, evolution. But yeah, I'm really excited to announce this. But before I do, there's some other little bits that I need to announce as well. And this whole 7 days of content fiasco, event, whatever you want to call it, has been leading up to this, and I'm really happy with how everything has turned out. I want to thank everyone for all the support that you've shown me from the last 6 days and now the 7th day. I really couldn't have done it without the constant support of like all of my friends and family and followers that were just sharing my stuff, commenting on my stuff, liking my stuff. I don't think you understand, like, as an artist, as someone who's trying to build their name, how much it means. Like a simple like, a simple share to your story, it really means the world to me, and that's all that I can ask for. And if you watch this video, you don't like it, but you still watch it, I really appreciate that. And if you dislike it, that's okay, but I really appreciate all the support that I've been getting, and it fuels me to keep going. And then obviously if you listen to my podcast on day 1, you'd know that this whole thing spawned from some bad feedback and a bad video that I put out. Like it didn't hit the bars that I wanted to. And then I said to myself, I have 2 choices. I can stop uploading and take it to heart, and which I did anyways, but take it to heart and stop. Or I can take a few days off, plan something big, and then show everybody that, hey, yeah, I messed up once, but here's 7 full days of content to show you what I'm all about. And that's what I did, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that as well, for knuckling down and getting something out every day that was quite different. So to talk first about the 7th day, I'm really happy to announce that I finally have my own personalized business cards. And this is a really big step in a weird way, because, and this isn't the big news, by the way, don't worry, it's not like 7 days was building up to friggin' business cards, but for me it's still awesome to have, because when I meet people and they say, oh, do you have a way I can contact you, like, do you have a card, do you have like whatever, I'm always like patting myself down. I'm like, I think I might have left it at home. But now I have it, and they're really cool, and I love them. They fit that green theme that I went for on all my social media icons, which could possibly be changing soon, but we will rock with them anyways. I'm really happy with them, and let me know what you think about them, because they're really cool and I like them, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of them because I'm going to be passing them around to everybody. So that's the first little bit of news. So the next piece of content for this 7th day is a new competition that I'm running. This is going to run right after this video goes up, and you can head over to my Instagram and Facebook to check it out. So basically, I'm going to run a competition where you just like and comment on the picture itself, and you don't need to share anything, you just need to like and comment on it. And then when you do that, you can be in with a chance of winning one of 3 pieces of graphic art: the hiking one, the lighthouse one, or a brand new one, which I like to call the jungle. And this one is really cool. You're going to be watching this on YouTube, and it's going to be the first time that I'm showing it to people. I really like it. I went with the same monochromatic, keeping it in the green family, and it's really cool. So you can pick one of these, and then it'll be printed on A4 print for you in a frame as well, and it'll be shipped to you all for free. And all you got to do is just like and comment. I think I might make it that you need to tag a friend. Yeah, I'll do that. You know, I got to plug myself somehow. So yeah, like and just tag a friend in the comments, and then we'll see how long the competition runs for. You can head over to my Instagram or Facebook to check that out once this video is done. So that's really cool as well. I'm really happy to be able to share more art with you and to run this competition. The last competition that I did was for 400 likes, and I think we're nearly at 450. So that means so much to me. So thank you again for all the support. I can't stress that enough. Now, before I get into the last big part of the video, like the main announcement, I just want to point out a few little things. So soon you're going to see a new end screen on my YouTube video. I'm still in the process of making that, but these are all just little things that I'm making to kind of, what would you call them, quality of life improvements for the channel and for Sean Glynn Media. So there's going to be a new end screen on my YouTube videos, a little bit more professional than what I have. I really like the style that I go for, where I kind of play one of my favorite songs and then I flip it into like the follow me on social media. You see my my picture on the left and whatever, and then my Sean Glenn Media accounts and stuff as well. I'm going to keep that, but then at the end of the video I'm just going to have this new little end screen which I'm working on at the moment, so I can't wait to get that out. And also I'm teasing but not announcing a new project that I'm doing. It's a big video and it's something that I cannot speak about. It's just going to be quite tight-lipped, and it's not going to be out for, I would say, a month or more, because it's not something that I can just cook up and throw out overnight. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll tease that once we get close to it. But just so you know, it's now in production and it's now rocking and rolling. So, well, when I say production, don't worry, it's not like a film, it's not something crazy, but it is something really cool and something that I haven't done before, and I'm going to blend some of my styles into it, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's something that kind of will take some time to do, so keep an eye out for that. But don't forget about it, but also don't think it's going to come overnight. So now I think we've gotten to the big part, so let's just look at everything once more. We got 20 brand new photos, 3 new pieces of graphic art, 2 new vlogs, this video, which you could say is a third YouTube video. We also had competition now running over, and look, I said had, by the way, I should have said has. I'm an idiot. I can't. Sometimes English just runs in and out my ears. But we had so much content drops over Sean Glenn Media, and I'm really happy with how everything has gone. So now, finally, to announce the 7th and final day, the big announcement that I have a little short video that can explain it for you. If I had a microphone right now, I'd drop it. So there you go, I finally cemented Sean Glenn Media into stone, and SeanGlennMedia.com is officially live and it's online right now, and I'm so happy about that. That is the biggest step that I've probably done so far, making my own website, designing my own website, adding all my content in, and just kind of having a dedicated web page for all that I do is so satisfying for me, and it's professional as well, and it feels great to have that. And there's brand new sections over on that web page. You can check the homepage and obviously scroll through my featured photos. You can see a list of my Instagram feed that will constantly update every time you go on. If I post something new, you'll always see it. You can get a link to my Facebook page, and all my latest posts will be there too. Then up the top, you can head to my photography section where I detail my little photography story and a large catalog of a lot of my photos, if not all of my photos. We'll see how many it can fit on there. And then you can head over to the graphic design section. You can pull these little slider things that show you the before and after of the graphic art, and you can just see some of the stuff that I've done there as well, like double exposures, all the graphic art that you've seen through the 7 days of content, and much more. It'll constantly be updated. And then there's the videography section as well, which shows some of my more serious stuff like my Hope short film, and then some of my funny stuff like my vlogs and everything, and there's direct links to my YouTube video. You can also click the latest episode of Rants and Rambles on the homepage and listen to that while you browse around the whole website. And of course, if you want to learn more about me and you want to contact me, that's all there too. There's forms to fill out if you want to book a photo shoot, if you have any queries, anything at all, it's all there on the webpage. And it's great because, like, for so long when I speak to people that know a lot about photography and videography and anything really, they always say to me, do you have a website? And I've said no, like I'm working on it and whatever, and they said that is the most important part. I wouldn't really feel like it would be for me, because like I run mostly on Instagram and Facebook, but now when I've made it and I've seen like the professionalism on it, I know that that's a massive step. So now Sean Glenn Media is online. you can go to seanglamedia.com right now and check out all of my content and check out some of my updates as well. You can go to Sean Glynn Media on Instagram and on Facebook to check my latest posts, my latest feed, all of the photos that I post as well. And then you can head over to here on Sean Glynn on YouTube and you can see all the videos that I post. So now we've gone from Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, and we've now added an extra little part, an extra little area of Sean Glynn Media on the internet dedicated to what I do, and it feels amazing. And again, I couldn't have done it without everybody. And I keep saying it feels great, but it really does feel great. And I'm really proud of myself as well, because sometimes it can be really hard to kind of take the negative feedback and the criticism, and sometimes there might not be so much support on something that I worked hard for, and it hurts sometimes. And I'm someone that gets like, well, I'm quite sensitive. I think I'm starting to tear up just even thinking about this. But I'm quite sensitive, so these things kind of get to me. But obviously I've learned that not every video, not every post, not every picture is going to hit the bars that you think it's going to hit. And it's up to you to keep going and keep creating content and keep improving yourself so that people will eventually start to really appreciate and see the quality in what you do. And I'm not the type of person to beat up my own arse. I'm not the type of person to like toot my own horn, but I think some people are certainly starting to see now kind of my ambition and my dream, and it's not just a joke for me. Like, it's actually something that I'm really passionate about doing. And like YouTube as well, I think a lot of you people that are watching this right now would probably be like, why is he making YouTube videos? Like, why is he doing that? It's embarrassing, it's whatever. But there's such a horrible cloud of negative like thoughts and opinions around people that make YouTube videos in Ireland and like want to make a platform for themselves online. It's like, who do you think you are? You're trying to be famous, you're trying to be this, you're that, the other. But no, like I just, this is what I want to do. I want to move out to America. I want to move to LA with my camera and my whole setup, and I want to like build my life out there. And if you step one foot into America, you'll see everybody walking around with cameras and making videos and whatever. So for me, it's just about breaking the mold and becoming who I want to be and not really caring about what other people think. And now that I have a website, I hope it's going to help me professionally as well, like when I'm looking for careers and stuff, that I can have a really nice web page and whatever. Now, please remember, this is only the first draft of my website, so, and I know nothing about like web design, so I'm literally, you should have seen the amount of hours that I've put into making this website, and it's still not the coolest website you've ever seen in your life, but wow, it took a lot of work to make that, and to like add everything in and to add all these like stuff and to check the coding. No, it's just nuts. But yeah, I'm really happy that it's out there now, and that's the first step. And obviously I can change that, and the website will undergo a lot of changes, and there'll be so much more added there. I'm going to make sure that all my work is constantly added on there so that you can all see. And yeah, that's it. The 7 days of content has now officially come to a close with the announcement of seanglamedia.com. And yeah, it just feels weird even saying that, seanglamedia.com, like it's like www.seanglamedia.com. It just feels great. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. But yeah, thank you so much for all the content that I've dropped throughout this week, and for everyone who's showed me support every single day. I really, really appreciate it. And this is only the beginning. I keep saying this, like I've shown you now that I have my business cards and we have a competition running. I've teased another project that I have up and coming. I'm going to make so much more graphic art. I'm going to keep improving my skills, and now I have a website to look after and to nurture and to make even better and better as time goes on. And I'm just so happy. And thank you so much for everyone that's tuned in, and make sure again that you head over to my Instagram and Facebook after this video and keep an eye out for the competition announcement. You'll see the graphic art that's up for grabs, and you will also be able to win that for yourself. So yeah, thank you so much, like again, and make sure that you head over to seanglamedia.com to check out my brand new website. Head over to Sean Glynn Media on Instagram and on Facebook to keep up to date with all that I put up on my social media, and make sure you like and subscribe this video as well. I've been Sean. Thank you so much for tuning into the 7 days of content. I couldn't have done it without you. And there you go. That's 7 days of content wrapped up. It went just like that. And now what's going to happen? Now what am I going to make? You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. is this thing not working? Oh, now it's working.